Rain learned the town's roofs, the way a cautious guest learns a rumor. Slowly, until it becomes fact, you no longer question. The air tasted of copper and wet stone, and the lanes hummed with static that kept sound dull, as if the day wore a veil. I kept to the lighthouse's shadow, counting the clock's tired seconds, and listening to the tide seize the rocks, as if rehearsing a play no one would attend. Something was wrong with the weather, and with us. On the horizon, ordinary ships vanished, replaced by a black smear of light that did not sway with the wind. Birds vanished from the road's edge, leaving an unsettling absence. My spectrometer, an old relic I kept for luck, began to show a narrow corridor of impossible color at the edge of view, as if the universe had drawn a line and refused to cross it. At night, the needle trembled when I looked away, as though it feared what it would tell me if I listened too closely. I started a notebook with margins unspooled and dates that did not align with any calendar I owned. Sleep became a fierce negotiation I rarely won. I dreamed of a city where walls breathed with the same tempo as my heart, where strangers spoke through doors that were not doors, and eyes blinked in Morse only I could feel. Somewhere the town's rhythm grew hollow, as if my heartbeat hollowed out the town from within. Then came the night when rain sounded like a chisel on granite, and the lighthouse beam stabbed through fog to land not on sea, but on something else. A pattern of stars rearranged over the bay, letters written by drift and silt. The sky folded, the air thickened, tasting of cold metal and old stone. The present spoke without words, a resonance that rusted memory. You are the measure by which the universe computes its loneliness. A silhouette walked from the fog, not a shape, but a memory of one. And I knew it was me looking at a mirror that learned to lie. When the fog thinned, the harbor returned to routine as if nothing had happened, save for my reflection in the glass. Pale, unfamiliar eyes. The tower's light kept time with a pulse I could not name. People spoke of rain, chores, alibis forgotten to finish, and no one asked why the air tasted like a sentence half completed. I walked home over slick stones, feeling the town unravel behind me. Between the tides and the stars, the question remained: if we are observed, who watches the watcher? And if we are not meant to answer, is the silence itself a door?